Hello, crypto world. Wednesday, midday in the United States. Yes, we have all those tariff issues continuing, and we had some questionable earnings from Alphabet, so the Nasdaq's down. And as a result of the U.S. tariffs on China, China appears, and I use the word appears, to be retaliating, and they are going to examine whether Apple has violated certain Chinese rules. And that just makes it more complicated for the equity market to know what the impact of tariffs is going to be. But now let's jump to crypto because we have a weird situation going. Crypto is red across the board, not on heavy volume, but we never got the uptick that we were hoping for from all the announcements that came yesterday with respect to the digital or the possibility of a digital reserve. And it wasn't specifically stated that Bitcoin would be. It's being examined in the digital reserve. And the problem is, we would expect at this point, since there's so many pronouncements, whether it's about Gaza, whether it's about Canada, Mexico, China, and then there's 200 orders, they got people being fired right and left. There would have been a more specific statement about the highly likelihood of Bitcoin being in the reserve of the United States. But at the minimum, we have to watch whether the U.S. sheriffs decide to sell all the Bitcoin that they have acquired and confiscated from criminals. At the moment, it appears to be on hold, but there has been no specific statement that they have been instructed not to sell. And all this uncertainty, look what's happening to gold. Gold continues to go up, but digital gold, Bitcoin, is not having that same upward movement during this time of uncertainty. And now we have the dollar backing down. It was knocking on the door of 110,000. Now it looks like it's about to go through 107. And yet this normally helps crypto, and it's not. And take a look at the trend since Monday. This has been straight down. It was almost at 110. And that demonstrates how the failure to have a specific statement saying there would be a high probability there was definitely going to be a digital reserve that Bitcoin would be included in was hoped for, anticipated, built into the price, and we just simply didn't get it. Doesn't mean we can't get it, but it's kind of weird to think that with all the other insane almost pronouncement that the government's making and all the actions they're taking of firing people, of talking about what they're going to do in Gaza, that all of them, and I'm not making a political statement, I'm just making the point that crypto is the one that's been the most vague, and it's the easiest to be the most specific. All they have to do is repeat what President Trump said at the 2024 Bitcoin conference, that Bitcoin was going to be a digital reserve. At any event, the U.S. Marshals have not sold the Bitcoin that the U.S. government possesses as a result of confiscating from bad actors. So one presumes, but I don't know that for a fact, that they've been instructed not to sell. Even a public statement to that effect, I think, would help crypto. But right now, crypto is waiting for some clarity on what's going to happen. We know they're going to get rational regulations, but there's talk about a stable coin invention. And the question will be, is this a central bank digital currency, or it's going to be regulations about existing stable coins? At the moment, crypto is up in the air on many topics that affect the future. And I point out the Ripple lawsuit has not been dismissed by the United States government, which they have the power to do.